Overseer literally dominates 3.1. So if you want a bit of fun, use Overseer in 3.1. That's a good little rhyme. So I'm really enjoying at the moment using Overseer because he's a poison immune champion. So he gets poison on him in 3.1. Thronebreaker, Cavalier, I think is difficulty, whatever it is. So basically he gets poison on him and wild time block. Well, any champion, any science champion hits wild time block and they remove the poisons and they get a Fury passive. But because if a champion like She-Hulk, Red Hulk, and a few other science-based champions, there's many, you know, there's Anti-Venom. Overseer, though, is a really great option because he builds it up really quickly and also exercises some great amount of damage. And that's what we're going to see in this footage. So let's roll the footage, shall we? And see what all the hubbub and also fun is about. So here we go with the footage. So one of the main things that I try and do is build up a little bit of gamma power, but it's not the main rotation I do for these short fights in Thronebreaker is SP1 rotation. But look, you know, the Fury passive build up is quite an easy thing to do. You can see it building up right now. Like what's that? Like up to 8, 9 right there. And then we get the Fury buff from an SP1 rotation when we go into the Cosmic Power, and then we're able to like just do that nice little kind of burst damage. You see, right hand corner, burst damage, lots of burst damage. SP1 rotate. Lots of damage. Very, very nice. And look, I'm not saying that Overseer is the #1 best option, because look, if you've got any kind of poison immune option, it's going to be a great champion. Your She-Hulks, your Anti-Venoms, you name it, anything that's got any kind of like poison immunity is going to build up that poison very, very quickly, opposed to other science champions which are relying on the well time block. I love the poison immune options, and that's why Overseer is absolutely dominating this. I sometimes like to put Taunt in by doing the heavy attack, because enemy champions don't throw special attacks that often. It's a new thing with the AI, but look at that. Like, every hit is just doing a massive burst of damage, and the thing is, you don't need to overly concentrate, because you just like, you know, I throw a relic in, or not relic, I throw a striker in, and rotate, and get more of a combo in. But it's just a case of absolutely demolishing the competition. I love it. It's great to see. This is one of my favourite champions using against this particular node. I think it's Academic Constitution, this one. And look, a lot of science champions in a lot of the other time, like Times and Quests, are good. But yeah, I just love using Overseer because, look, I mean, you're seeing it on screen, like, it's just building there. And look, I just whiffed like an SP1 there and a hit. I don't know if that's, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But yeah, I mean, I seem to like do it at times and it seems to work. Really messes up with the AI. They don't like it at all. But yeah, like, the burst damage is beautiful. Look at the burst damage build up, 15k per burst damage tick. That's so nice. That's so nice. Now I do get hit right there, and I just like, you know, shouldn't really do that with Titania, and I kind of took it personally. I took that personally, so I decided to respond in kind, but of course doing exactly the retaliation that I need to do. So we're going to build up the gamma power and we're going to smash. That's kind of not really apt for what we're saying here against Titania, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a Hulk, and a Hulk smashes. Now we've got our cosmic mode, not as I call it, cosmic power, cosmic mode. And we're going to start ramping here. Got a little bit of regen, but it's not really something that is kind of quintessential about the champion. And then you've got like, I don't know, incursions. And Overseer is actually a champion that I like to use in incursions. This was a champion, I think, that I think a lot of people would question, like, why should I rank 5 it? And the reason I decided to rank 5 this champion is just because fun. I like this champion. I like either SP1 rotating, or I like SP3 rotating. It's just how it goes. I'm sure you've got your own champion to kind of like be that quintessential champion. I'm still thinking about Hercules being an option to be my next rank 5 champion. I was thinking about waiting maybe 1 more month and seeing how Gladiator is as a champion and what abilities a champion gets as to whether or not I'd be interested. And then it'll be a case of like saving up for that being the next rank 5. But then the other side of things is Ascension. Ascension is going to be essentially that new thing to go. It's a champion that's not going to be in the 7-star pool. Then Hercules will get that nod, but we'll have to see. In any case, back to the footage. So yeah, I mean, slaying right there against the Immortal Iron Fist and continuing the slay. Now, obviously, against glancing or anything like that, it's going to be a little bit annoying, but we get those Fury passive build up quite nicely. Build, smash, smash, smash. A little bit there of retaliation, taunt, because look, you know when the AIs not wanting to throw when it's got taunt on and it ain't going to throw that special attack. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to this AI, you know. Anyone says like, yeah, AI, you can't be moaning about AI. Well, it just showed right there. It's just right there on screen. Did you not see it? You're blind? Look, you know, that's it. Like, you put a taunt on and you hope that the enemy champion is indeed going to throw a special attack. And I'm now looking at it like, okay, there we go. Finally throwing a special attack. I think one day, like last week, it took like a minute, over a minute, to get an enemy throwing a special attack. But it is what it is. That's the name of the game. But you know, if Kabam didn't do that, and then you weren't clapped with an SP3 and lose all your health, hey, you know, Kabam wouldn't make any money from revives. And yeah, like Ghost Rider, got to finish off this fight. Come on, smash it, smash it. SP1 rotate, smack, 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 burst damage, burst damage. Not the most because we had a 17 Fury pass a moment ago, but I love myself a bit of Overseer because he does exactly that. And that's been the video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of fun kind of Overseer gameplay in 3.1. I love this champion for this content. Who did you use as a poison immune option, as an option for this? Did you use a synergy? What are your thoughts on who you used? And yeah, I do recommend Overseer. He's a lot of fun. Check out some other content located on screen, and I'll see you all soon. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and bye-bye for now.